yoga, and I've taken over from this other girl. So it's really important that we don't tell her that. Anyway, hi. So I know why you're here. You want to join Mr. J's crew, right? So if you want to do that, you have to be, well, you have to be prepared for anything. So that's what we're going to do today. And actually, yoga is really good for that. So you've come to the right place. Oh, look, so many people are talking. Hi, Bondo, and well, I already said hi to Jason. Thanks for the subscription, Bondo. It's quite helpful. Oh yeah, there's a new emote. It's a cat. Maybe Selena's. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna get started. I should probably put this on silent so you don't hear that. I'm gonna have to start some music. Oh, hi, not yet. I don't even know what that is. Look, you guys can see me twice. Isn't that fun? That's fun for you, I know. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't notice, right up here, that's Mr. J's Defeat the Bats Fund. So if you want to help Mr. J, which I recommend you probably should, because otherwise he gets real mad, I recommend just, there's a little donation button below, and you can donate to that. So that's pretty helpful. But yeah, I'm going to warn you, this practice is going to be pretty tough because you got to be prepared for, well, anything. All right, so first of all, I'm going to start some music. Just got to go do that. One moment. All right, so hopefully you all can hear that. And we'll go ahead and start. Oh, look at this. I got so many books today. Okay, what I recommend though, if you have something real sharp like this, probably take it off. It's, you know, you don't want to stab yourself. Not yet, at least. Well, I mean, you don't stab yourself. That's stupid. All right. And this will probably make it a bit hard as well. So we'll just take that off. All right. Okay, that's gone. Good. Great. All right, so we're going to do some yoga. It's very important that you nice and stretch out because you never know where Bats is going to come from, and you got to be able to get away pretty easily because he's so a bit crafty. All right, so let's start. And we're going to have ankles in line with hip sockets because, you know, you want to go easy on your joints, right? All right, we're going to turn palms out. Let's close our eyes for a moment and just think of some different ways that you can take out Batman. That's what I like to do. All right. But also, we got to breathe deep. So if you're in an intense situation, you got to know that you can breathe deep, right? Even when you're in that tense situation. So let's start by inhaling through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Nice relaxing breath. Let's do a few of those. All right, now let's switch to inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And that's the breath we're going to bring in. That's the nice common breath you want when you're fighting someone like Bats. All right, so let's add some movement. Let's inhale arms up on an inhale. And we're just going to exhale hands back to the heart. All right, so find a few more of those. And then let's switch this up. Let's switch to taking one arm up so we can stretch to the side of the body. Exhale back down and switch. We're just going to continue side to side. So we're inhaling, one arm up, and then exhaling it down, and then switching. This lateral flexion. At least that's what they like to call it. All right, let's find one more on both sides. Good, and then from here, let's flow through a chair a few times. So we'll inhale, arms up, exhale, sit back, weight into the heels and hips, arms sweep forward. We'll inhale back up, and just continue with the breath. All right, let's do one more. Great, let's meet back here at this inhale, and we're gonna swan dive. So let's just hinge from the hips, bend knees, hinge from the hips, come all the way down. All right, and then let's step back to all fours, just like this. If you want, you can add cushion under the knees. You got like sensitive knees or whatever. All right, and you know what? I have sensitive knees sometimes, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so all fours. Make sure the joints are stacked, it's important. And we're gonna move through cat-cow. So we'll start with cat, we're gonna round through the spine. We'll inhale cow, curving through the spine. Good, and just going with the breath. Find one more through both. You guys let me know if you can't hear anything, all right? Because I can't tell. I don't know. I'm just sitting here doing yoga. Let's find one more. I already said that, didn't I? Oh, well. All right, so we're going to come back to child's pose. This is like a really nice pose. You can bring your forehead to the mat if you don't have a ton of makeup on like I do. And just take a moment here. You can, oh, don't pull your hair like I did. You can rock side to side if you want. Massaging the hips a bit. All right, let's go through some push-ups. So from here, I'm gonna add my cushion back. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale forward to kneeling plank. All right, then we're gonna shift forward a bit more and we'll bend elbows to kneeling crocodile, but don't drop hips or belly to the mat. We'll inhale, push back to kneeling plank. And exhale all the way back to child's pose. All right, so again, inhale and kneel in plank, shift forward, exhale, kneel in crocodile, inhale back to kneel in plank, and exhale, child's pose. Good, keep going. Gotta get strong arms. All right, let's do one more. And we'll meet back at child's pose. And then from here, we're gonna switch to down dog. So for that, curl toes under, lift the tailbone, and we'll alternate heel press. So we're pressing down on one heel, bending the other knee, switching back and forth. Good, then from here, we're gonna sweep. Let's do the left leg. We'll sweep it straight up and back. Bend to the knee, we're gonna draw circles with the knee to rotate through the hip. And these circles can be as big or as small as you want, but it's all about the hip. And let's go in the opposite direction. Extend the leg back out. We'll exhale. We're going to draw the knee into the chest and step through to a lunge. And then once here, let's drop the back knee down to the mat. Again, feel free to add cushions. I'm gonna grab blocks. You can put your hands in anything you have. Could be a chair, something in front of you. All right, and then from here, let's move to this leg. So inhale, come back, straighten out the front leg, exhale forward. Good, just go with the breath. It's important, remember? Gotta keep breathing those tense situations. Good, let's find one more. And let's be back here, the lunge. And we're just gonna bring this left hand to the left hip, and we're gonna roll through this shoulder. We wanna make sure all the joints are nice and open today. We're gonna do some tough poses. It's important, you gotta stretch. Good, let's release this left hand, and let's get back to down dog. And we'll alternate to your press. Just a few times. Good, next inhale, bring the right leg straight up and back. Bend at the knee, we're gonna draw circles with the knee. So this is your red leg. Red, right. Good, go the opposite direction.
There's nothing like the real feeling
Is
of
that
home.
an egg?
With the homebrewed taste of Gold
Oh my
Peak
God.
tea. You
That
can
is
feel at home.
so
no matter
upsetting.
where you are.
Because that's the first
Who you're
ad.
with.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Or what you're
Doing circles.
Grab a 64
All right, you send the leg back out.
ounce
Exhale, draw the
Real
knee into the
Brewed
chest.
tea from
Go ahead and
Albertsons
step
today.
through to your lunge.
Real brewed tea.
Good. Hands on whatever.
Brings you home.
And then here, we'll move through the lunge. So again, inhale back, exhale forward. I apologize for the ad, that's new. Wasn't doing that before. All right, let's do one more of these. We'll meet back at a lunge, and we're gonna bring the right hand to the right side and just roll through that shoulder. And let's release this right hand back down. And let's go ahead and step forward to forward fold this time. All right, and then on an inhale, we'll reverse swan dive. We'll come up. Good, let's exhale, swan dive back down, bend knees. Reverse, come up. And back down. And we'll go back up. Good, let's do one more. And the next inhale, come up. I'm going to switch to a sun salutation. So exhale, go ahead and come all the way down. We're going to step back to child's pose. First, actually staying your forward fold. Let's add monkey. So inhale, lift halfway. Hands on the mat or the shins. Torso's coming about halfway up. Exhale, step back to child's pose. And we'll move through kneeling version. You can do the full if you know it. We'll inhale forward to kneeling plank from earlier. Shift forward. Exhale, kneeling crocodile. Then release hips and belly to the mat. We're just going to use the core to lift the shoulders into low cobra. Exhale, lead with the hips. Come back to child's pose. And then from here, we'll step to the tops of our mats into forward fold and reverse swan dive. Good, we'll exhale, chair. Inhale, back up. A crocodile? I don't know. I guess it could be. Let's do another one. Swan dive. I mean, crocodiles have big sharp teeth, which is kind of nice. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, back. Step back to child's pose or down dog. It's your choice. Down dog simple version. We'll inhale forward to plank. If you're in full, shift forward onto the toes. Exhale, crocodile on or off the knees. Inhale, pull through. Hyenas. Yeah, I feel like Mr. J would like those. Up dog, low cobra. Exhale back to down dog or child's pose. And then you can hop, step, or walk. I'm gonna hop. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, chair. The hyena? Not that I know of. Let's do one more. We'll swan dive down. Maybe it should be though. That's just where you laugh a lot. That's good for you. Inhale, lift halfway to monkey. Exhale, step back to down dog or child's pose. Inhale to a plank. Shift forward. Exhale, crocodile. Shift forward. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale back to down dog or child's pose. Good. And let's step back through. You can hop a step and walk, whatever. Reverse swan dive. Whew, exhale, chair. All right, there we go. Inhale back up. Let's exhale back to chair. Let's hold the pose. So find a few deep breaths here. Ankles, knees in line with the hip sockets. Again, that's important if you're going to do any acrobatics, anything like that. Got to get the joints stacked. I'm going to bring hands to my heart. All right, let's step back with the right foot. So we're going right from chair to a high crescent lunge. Back heel is lifted, both toes are forward. We're gonna bring arms out to shoulder height, lift the heart, let the arms fall back. So we're finding a bit of a back bend. And just breathe deep. Think about reaching the heart to the sky. You know, Maru, you should come up with a hyena pose, though. What would that even look like? Good, on an exhale to release. Sweep the arms through, step back to chair. Hold here. Any arms. This is a dancing chair. Good, let's switch. Inhale, step back with the left foot. Same thing, high crescent lunge. Arms out, lift the heart, hold here. You can also do it here. All right, next exhale, release, step back to chair. All right, this time I'm gonna turn this way. We're gonna step out with the right foot, turn hips open to the long edge of the mat, turn toes and knees out. Let's bend the knees to a squat. We'll bring arms up to shoulder height and hold a sun pose. So find deep breaths, bend knees, reach through the top of the head. Reach as far as you can. You never know. Sometimes when you're jumping across like one building to the next, you got to be able to reach really far so that you can make sure and actually get there. All right, from here, we're going to switch to Warrior 2. So let's start by turning the left foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Right knee, right toes point towards the front of the mat. Right knee bends. We're going to bring arms out in front, and we're going to cross left over right for wrap, stack, or hug, whichever feels best. Hold in here. We're going to stretch the shoulders a bit. Good, release the arms, bring them out. We're gonna switch to reverse warriors. So turn the right palm up, reach forward, come up and back. Back hand, this left hand, sweep it behind the back for a half bind. All right, so it's still sinking down into the lunge. We're reaching up through this right hand. We're looking for the stretch on the right side. Next exhale, let's come back. Let's switch sides. We're going to readjust. Right foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Left knee facing the left side of the mat. Knees bent, feet are in line. From the arms, bring them out. Right over left. Find a hug or wrap a stack for eagle. Bend the knees, sink down into the pose. Let's release. Let's switch. Turn the left arm up, reach forward. Come up and back to reverse for you. Right hand sweeps behind the back for a half bind. Sink down, reach up. You know, it's entirely possible you could get the body to grow longer this way. Pretty sure that's science. Good, next exhale, let's come back. From here, let's turn back to center just so we're even. And then we're gonna step back. What? Excuse me, almost as cool. You don't have to be here if you don't trust me. All right, so we're gonna go this way back to chair. I'm gonna turn my chair around, but just hold it. Any options? In fact, I think that a yoga clown is probably the best thing you should ever trust. It just sounds like something you should trust. All right, next in here, we're going to step back to the left foot this time. Let's turn the hips back open. And let's come down here. You know what's funny is I've got my front door open. All right, so let's sink down here. We're going to inhale with arms up, and we're going to swan back. All right, and then you have options here. We're going to hold standing straddle split. So we want the spine to be straight for this. So make sure if you're straightening your legs out, we're going to turn toes in. If you're going to have knees bent, keep toes turned down, all right? And then you can always hinge from the hips and come deeper into the pose. All right. Yeah, go back to work. All right, next inhale, come back up. We're gonna turn toes and knees out. We're gonna walk around to the right, turning feet to a lunge. All right, I'm gonna grab blocks. You can have hands on something if you want. All right, from here, we're gonna bring the right hand to the inside of the right leg, and you can drop down lower. Let's actually drop the back knee as well. I'm gonna add cushion. I'm gonna try to add cushion. All right, so both hands at the inside of the leg, and I'll turn this way so you can see it. But we wanna make sure, well, maybe you can see it. We want to make sure that this right leg stays hugged up against the body. You can actually drop down the hands as far as you want. You can even drop to forearms. Just make sure the leg stays hugged against the body. And here, we're looking to stretch the hips. All right? Find one more deep breath. And then let's bring the right hand back to the outside of the leg. From here, let's step back to down dog. Take a moment. Let's breathe into both legs here. And let's go through a vinyasa. So on an inhale, we'll come forward to full and kneel in place. Shift forward, exhale, forward, kneeling crocodile. Shift forward, inhale, up dog, a low cobra. Exhale back to down dog. All right, so next inhale, sweep the right leg straight up and back. Take a deep breath here. We're just breathing into that left leg. Exhale, find core plank. Draw the knee in towards the chest. Shift shoulders forward over the wrist. Hold here. Good, lift a little higher. We'll step back into our lunge. All right, we're just gonna switch sides. So walk around to the left, and then from here, drop that back knee, sink the hips forward a bit. So we're stretching this back hip flexor. We'll bring the left hand in, so both hands to the inside of the leg. Hug the left knee against the body, and you can drop down as low as feels comfortable for you. And keep the spine kind of straight. Reach through the top of the head as much as you can. Up. How needs to buy new pants. All right, from here, let's bring the left hand back to the outside of the left leg, and we'll step back to down dog. Take a moment, breathe into the legs, the back. All right, let's move through vinyasa. Inhale forward to plank, shift forward, exhale crocodile, inhale, up dog and low cobra, exhale back to down dog or child's pose. All right, so from here we'll inhale the left leg straight up and back. We're gonna hold. Breathe into the right leg. Next exhale, find core plank. Draw the knee into the chest, shift shoulders forward over the wrist. Hold here. All right, lift a little higher, step through, back to the lunge. We're gonna walk back to center, and then from here, turn toes and knees out. Bring hands to thighs, we'll come all the way up.
Taste of Gold Peak
Let's
tea.
exhale, hands to the heart.
You can feel
Whew.
calm, no matter
All right,
who
let's
you
see, we
are.
went this way. So turn to the right, we're gonna step back to
What
chair.
you're doing.
Hold here.
Grab a 64-ounce
Another
Gold Peak
in.
Real Brew tea from Albertsons today.
Road. It's road.
Gold Peak Real Brew Tea.
All right, well, now you know about the
Brings you
tea.
home.
It's important to know about tea. All right, from here, let's inhale up. Let's exhale, hands to the heart. Let's find a twist, all right? This is gonna be a balance pose. So bring weight and balance to the left foot. Draw the right knee or your red knee up. Find a nice long spine. And we're gonna let the belly go first towards that red knee. Head last. Both hands to the right thigh. You can open the right arm out behind you and place it on the hip. You also have the option to extend this right leg with a yoga toe hold if you'd like. The knee does not have to be fully extended to that, but the spine needs to stay straight. Let's find one more deep breath. Exhale, let's come back to center. Release the legs. Shake them out if you'd like. Switch. Weight and balance to the right foot. Draw the left of the blue knee up. Find a nice long spine. When you're ready, belly goes fast towards that lifted leg. Both hands to the left thigh. Open the left arm out behind you. You can also extend the left leg with a yoga toe hold. Focus on the breath. What? Get out of my face here. All right, next exhale, turn back to center. Release the legs, shake them out if you'd like. All right. Ah, come on, Matt, you gotta work with me. All right, let's move this back a bit. Kind of come forward. Okay, so from here, let's inhale both arms up. We're gonna swan dive. Come all the way down to forward fold. And let's just take a moment. You can gently shake and nod the head if you would like. And then let's go ahead and step back to our foot. And from here, let's come back to child's pose. And in this child's pose, let's bend elbows and find a prayer position over the head. This is not working for us. All right, the whole bear. Here, this will work. All right, next inhale, let's come forward, back to all fours, and then we're gonna sink hips to one side. We're gonna swing the feet around and place them flat on the mat, all right? And then from here, let's place hands behind the hips, fingers turning towards the body. And we're gonna lift the heart into seated heart opener so we can stretch the chest a bit. So just lifting the heart, holding here. Let's find one more deep breath. On the exhale, go ahead and release this pose. And then we're gonna extend the legs out so we can stretch the hamstrings a bit. I'm gonna do one at a time. So let's bend the left knee. Let the left knee fall open, bring the left foot into the right thigh. Right foot is nice and flexed, find a nice long spine. And when you're ready, you can hinge forward as far as feels comfortable. Just make sure the spine stays straight. And then we're breathing into the red leg. All right, let's find one more deep breath. On the exhale, we'll come back up. We're gonna draw this left knee up, and we're gonna switch to cradle the baby, all right? You know, you gotta hold babies sometimes, they're cute. All right, so let's draw the right leg up, cross the right ankle over the left side. We have some variations here. So you can stay like this, you can draw the left leg in for a little more intensity. You can hold the legs seated tall with the left leg straight or bent. So it's up to you. We're looking for the stretch in this right outer hip and glute. And make sure the spine stays straight. It's real important. You need the spine to like function. So, just saying. All right, let's find one more deep breath. On the exhale, let's go ahead and release, and we're gonna switch sides. So extend the legs out, and we can bend the right knee. Let the right knee fall open, bring the right foot into the left thigh. Left foot is flexed. Find a nice long spine, reaching through the top of the head, and then you can hinge forward if it's comfortable. Walking the hands down that left leg. Hold here. Breathe into the stretch, all right? All right, let's find one more deep breath. Exhale, come back up. All right, then from here, draw this knee up and we'll place hands behind the hips, fingers turning in towards the body. Draw the left leg up, cross it over the over the right. Left ankle over the right side. Here we go. All right, and then you can say like this. You can scoot the right foot closer. You can hold on to this leg seated tall with the right leg extended or bent. You want to make sure the knee stays open, spine stays straight. Focus on the breath. All right, next exhale, go ahead and release. And then from here, we're gonna find butterfly. So let knees fall open, bring soles of the feet together. Sit nice and tall. All right, you can elevate the hips if you need to, if you're falling backwards. Use blanket, if you have one, a pillow, a mat, a block to roll up the mat. You can sit on whatever you have. But sit it nice and tall, and then you can hinge from the hips and come forward if it's comfortable. You can press elbows into your thighs. You can walk hands out in front of you. Avoid holding on to the toes just to protect those joints. We want to stretch open the hips because pretty soon we're going to do a pretty challenging pose. All right? This is work on your acrobatics a little bit. We're going to do a pose called, I think it's called it's called an 8-limbed pose or figure 8. I guess it wouldn't really be figure 8. More like 8-limbed. And you know, I haven't done it for a while, so I have to see if I can still do it. Well, we've been building up to it. All right, so from here, let's come back up. All right, the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna start by bringing this right elbow underneath the right leg. And what we wanna do is push that leg back. All right, so we've stretched open a bit. We're gonna push this leg back. And it's a bit hard with this jacket on. All right, then we're gonna take this left leg, hook it around. We want both hands on the mat, and we're gonna lean forward. Oh, this is hard. Okay, we're gonna lean forward while we squeeze our legs together and extend them out to the right. Yeah! Like that, I held it for a second. So as you can see, it's difficult. It's a lot about balance and trusting the body and having that strength, all right? Yeah, and you gotta tilt forward pretty fast. So I'm gonna try it on the other side. And we'll see if I can hold it a bit better. Maybe you can. All right, so we wanna push this leg back with the elbow. My leg is kind of hanging on my upper arm. It's helpful if you don't have such, yeah, I keep sliding off my leg. Here, let's try it without the jacket. Maybe that will be better. All right, one more time. Oh no, it's my leggings that are the problem. All right. Yeah, I'm sliding off. There we go. But you can usually get your legs out a bit straighter. You can try it. Just don't wear slippery leggings. All right. So we did that. That was fun. Now, let's stretch out a little more. So let's find seated straddle splits here. Now we'll actually do this pose first. So we're gonna get nice and warm in the hips today. So whenever you're ready, we'll hinge forward, walking hands out in front of you, or you can have hands behind you, just seated nice and tall, but keep feet flexed. Focus on the breath. Yeah, I can feel those legs for sure. All right, next inhale, let's come back up. We're gonna switch to a revolved head to knee pose. So bend the left knee, place the left foot into the right side. We're gonna bring the back of this right hand to the inside of the right leg, left hand to the sky. to the wrist stacks over the shoulder, and then peel over this right side. Run the right hand down the right leg. We're going to press the back of the hand into the leg and turn the chest to the sky. And we'll hold here. So we're looking for the stretch in the right leg and in the left side. Oh, here. Get out of my face. I can feel it in my ribs. Good, next exhale, let's release. Let's switch sides. So extend the left leg out, bend the right knee, bring the right foot into the left thigh, back of the hand to the inside of the left leg, right hand to the sky, and you can gently lean over that left side, pressing the back of the left hand into the leg, turning your gaze to the sky. Oh, hi! Yeah? Sneaky. Oh, hi, BSB kid. All right, next exhale, let's release. Whew. All right, let's place both feet flat and let's find tabletop. So we're going to place hands behind the hips, fingers turning towards the body once again. On an inhale, lift the hips up as high as feels comfortable. We'll hold here. Chin can stay tucked in or head can go back in line with the spine. Just don't let the head hang. And then squeeze the inner thigh to keep knees in line with the hips. And try not to lock your elbows like I'm clearly doing. Good, next exhale, let's release. And then from here, we're gonna stay pretty much where we are. We're gonna find some core work, and we're also gonna massage the hips. So bring both legs up. We're gonna roll onto one hip, draw the knees in towards the chest on an exhale. Inhale, swing the legs at center. Exhale to the other side. All right, and just going with the breath from side to side. That feels pretty good. Oh, and you can add more intensity to the core work, extending the legs out further, less if you keep the knees in closer. That's on the inhales. Good, let's do one more on both sides. And then after the last one, let's come back to center, and we're gonna move to our backs. All right, so from here, place both hands behind one leg, come all the way back. And let's go ahead and drop feet to the mat. We're gonna find bridge. All right, so with hands by your hips, ankles and knees in line with the hip sockets. Inhale, lift the hips up as high as feels comfortable, and we'll hold here. And just focus on those deep breaths.
Looking for amazing hotel deals? Look no further.
No, I'm
With
not
Hotel
looking
Tonight,
for amazing
you can save
hotel
big
deals.
on hotels you'll love in just
I
a few
don't
seconds.
want any
and now
hotels.
You can unlock killer deals in a whole new way.
It's not
with Hotel
listening
Tonight's
to
Daily
me.
Drop. Once a day, choose a city to book and swipe to reveal an incredible deal.
No.
Quickly, once you unlock, offers only last 15 minutes. So visit hoteltonight.com or download
rude.
the app. Great deals are just one swipe away. One daily deal per person, not available in all destinations. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, that's better. All right, next exhale, let's go ahead and release. Roll back to the mat. All right, and let's come into knees to chest. So drop both knees in. Hands are behind the knee joint on the side. Rock if you want, or hold the pose. What is this song? I don't remember it. I don't remember putting it in here. All right, let's switch the legs up the wall. Take both the feet to the sky. Hi, Zuko. I look weird, huh? Good, ankle stack over hips, and we'll hold here. All right, you guys keep holding. I'm gonna switch this music. Keep holding. Well, it's okay, you don't have to be scared of me. I'm just a clown. All right, there. All right, from here, let's roll onto the left side and then let the right shoulder open back to the mat behind you. For intensity in this twist, you can extend the legs out. For less, keep knees bent. And just release into the pose. Oh, hi again. All right, next exhale, let's come back to Supta. And we're gonna switch sides. So when you're ready, let both legs fall to the right. We'll turn our gaze to the left. Hi. What, do I smell weird or something? Kind of rude. All right, next exhale, let's come back to Senta. Now let's move into final relaxation. So find any position that feels comfortable for you. You can lay flat in Shavasana like this. And this part is important. I know it might seem kind of silly, but it's important because it helps you become aware and calm within your present awareness. So we're not trying to get rid of anything here. We actually want to be aware of everything we hear. So you hear people outside. You want to hear that. You hear music. You want to hear these things. Maybe notice the body, like the weight of it against the mat. This is how you develop your ability to sense where Beth is at any time. So focus on the breath. Let the body relax a bit. That's important when you're doing flips and things. You gotta be relaxed. If you have tension, it's gonna affect you. All right, let's start to wiggle fingers and toes. Add wrists and ankles, rotating them around. And let's stretch arms over our heads, reach through the body. Let's add the face, open the eyes wide, the mouth, stick out the tongue, take a deep exhale. And then let's roll onto one side. And we'll come up to seated. Oh, hi! My cat's still here. You can see a tail. All right. Oh, hi, Obocock. Yeah, Zuko, she does that. I don't know. All right, so we're going to sit here. Just an easy seated pose. And let's find one more deep breath. Sweeping arms up. Exhaling hands back to the heart. And just take a moment, check in. See where you are. Hopefully you must stretch out now. And you're ready in case some random fight starts. All right, so thanks for joining me today. It's real important if you do want to join Mr. J that you are prepared for anything. And you have to be able to defeat bats, otherwise he'll just throw you out. I mean, he'll just straight kill you probably. All right, but thanks anyway. Namaste. All right, guys. So thanks. So again, we do have the Mr. J's Defeat the Bats Fund. You know, it takes money. You gotta pay for people, especially to fight bats. Yeah, BSBK, I'm glad you came. All right, well, I guess I should stay over here actually so I can see you guys. But if anyone has any questions, I mean, I can't answer everything for Mr. J. Oh no, it's not cheap, BSBK. Like, you have to pay somebody to do that. Even Mr. J does. Being a criminal is hard. Being a supervillain is hard. Gotham's got quite a premium. You know, there's so many of them, and people just rack up the prices on everything. It makes things hard. So, yeah. But thanks, guys, for being here. And there's always more yoga. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 a.m., of course, for Level Up Your Decks. Yeah. I won't be here, but Megan will. Yeah. And also, you should stay tuned because there's going to be some Halloween stuff coming, I think. So if you like Halloween, then you want to watch that, clearly. So, yeah, I guess no one has any questions for me. Which, I mean, I'm Harley Quinn. You guys know that, right? Like, it's pretty special. So, I'm a very busy person. Until dawn? Not sure, BSBK. It's entirely possible. But you know, there's a whole new game out that is made by the same people, I think, and it's very similar. So, I don't know. There's also some other things out that are pretty interesting that I think, you know, you should definitely check out. So, yeah. All right. Well, since no one has any questions for Harley Quinn, then we'll call it end for today. So, thank you guys for joining me. And, yeah, make sure that you follow if you haven't already, so that you know when the next stream is coming. That's important. There'll definitely be one on Thursday, but keep your eyes peeled for everything else. And, yeah, that's all I know. But thanks for being here. I'm going to have to run back there to turn it off because, you know, it's a bit jankety in here. But, yeah, all right.